difference a day makes. It was pretty stifling outside at times over the weekend, especially on Sunday, but the dew points have been dropping since Sunday evening, and compared to the same time yesterday, the dew point 14 degrees lower. It is picture perfect outside. Whatever you happen to be doing outdoors late this afternoon, early this evening, you're in fine shape. And this time lapse from our Boardman camera shows the cool sunrise this morning. We had some clouds around at the start of the day, but it's been bright blue skies for a lot of the afternoon today, and definitely a little less haze in the air compared to at times over the weekend when we had more water vapor in the low. That's a lot lower than it was over the weekend. Let's take a detour down to the tropics now. Erin remains pretty far out to the sea, but it is going to be close enough to the mainland U.S. that there are some concerns for rough surf and rip currents and some big waves, especially this is North Carolina here, the Outer Banks of North Carolina. A lot of people around here vacation down in parts of the Carolinas, especially out towards the Outer Banks at this time of the year. And unfortunately, some mandatory evacuations are out for the Outer Banks because, again, while landfall is not going to occur, this storm is sizable. It is going to produce some big waves and some rough surf and some rip currents as it passes to the east of the Outer Banks over the next couple of days. This will finally get off the playing field by mid to late week. In the meantime, tonight back here at home, keep those windows open. 58 degrees under a clear sky. And tomorrow gets off to a dry start. The vast majority of the day will be dry tomorrow. Now, we can't rule out a passing shower towards the end of the day, but I think the higher rain chances will come around and after sunset tomorrow evening. So if you have outdoor plans on Tuesday, just plan on a more humid day overall. Pretty steamy day. 86 tomorrow, and again, maybe a shower before the afternoon or evening is through, but better chance for rain tomorrow night, a scattering of showers around. Of course, we do need some rain, but not much is in the offing. With a couple of showers tomorrow night, maybe a shower on Wednesday, that'll be about it for most of the work week, and I don't think the upcoming weekend will be particularly wet either. In our big weather story, as we head into the weekend and especially into next week, it is going to cool down. This is the first substantial push of cool kind of autumnal air of the season so far. Now, it's not going to be cold outside, but we're talking highs next week for a couple of days, only in the lower 70s, overnight lows down in the 50s. I do think the most comfortable part of the Canfield Fair will be at the start of the fair. I expect temperatures to start warming up as we go closer to Labor Day weekend. But at the very end of this 7-day forecast, check out that high a week from today, only 73 for that high next Monday. But in the meantime, we'll be mostly at or above the average until that point. As far as rain during the upcoming weekend, I don't think it's going to be much, but with the initial surge of cooler air that will probably arrive by Saturday night, there might be a shower or two, but the daylight hours Saturday should be fine. I think Sunday will be just fine for the Panerathon here in downtown Youngstown. And yeah, next week, that's going to